Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this regularly scheduled Board of Supervisors meeting. Our first item is our opening ceremony, pledge to the flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
There have been no executive sessions since our last meeting, so at this point I would like to open up the floor to any communication from citizens. I see that there is one attendee. If you would like to address the board on Zoom, please click the raise hand button and we will recognize you to address the board. All right. So moving on, we have our engineering reports. Environmental engineering, Diana. You should have sat closer. It would have saved time.
In the back row with bad kids.
Just like back in high school.
All right, good evening, everybody. I have no additions or updates to the report that was submitted, so if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
No questions.
No questions.
Wait,
Thank you. Civil engineering report, John.
Just real quick on Davies Drive, we're adding some features to the plan. We are communicating with the county, particularly C.S. Davidson, on some of the stormwater issues, but we'll have that worked out in the next couple of weeks, and we'll get it ready to bid. Any other questions on my report?
That's the question I was going to ask.
That is so I saw in the report there were a few issues. Those are easily addressed?
Right. There's a basin that was built by the county 15 years ago. With some minor changes, it'll handle our small amount of additional impervious from the new paved roadway. And the basin had this sand filter in it, and we're working through correcting some deficiencies on that.
That adds color that I was looking for. Thank you.
Anything else for the engineer? All right, moving right along, consent agenda, items A through D. Does anybody want anything removed for discussion? Motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the consent agenda items A through D as presented.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No bids, proposals, contracts, and agreements. Communication from supervisors.
I'll defer to Charles first.
As well.
Don?
No.
No committee reports. Solicitors report, Charlie. You don't have anything anyway. Managers report, Mark.
I do not have anything to add to my written report, other than to remind everybody that this upcoming Saturday is Saturday in the park event.
Looking forward to it. Including the fireworks at the end. Questions for the manager? Ordinances and resolutions. Resolution 2022-41, authorization to submit DCED grant application for Fayfield Park Playground improvements in the amount of $28,500.
Mr. Chairman, I move for adoption of Resolution 2022-41, the application of a statewide local share assessment grant of $28,500.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any old business items that anyone would like to address this evening? New business, authorization to submit grant application to York County Planning Commission for Camp Security Master Site Development Plan in the amount of $25,000.
Mr. Chairman, I move to authorize the township to submit a grant to the York County Planning Commission relative to the Camp Security Master Plan.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Authorization to submit grant application to PennDOT for East Market Street Traffic Signal Technologies Improvements in the amount of $574,300.
Mr. Chair, I move to authorize the township to submit a grant to the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation for traffic improvements in the amount of
$574,300.
$574,300. It's on the agenda.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.